everybody, Nicole here with Blue Saturn Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make these galaxy looking paintings using alcohol inks and a stamper. So what I'm going to need today is some kind of non-porous paper, and you just want it to be very glossy so the alcohol inks won't go through it and lose their color. I will also be needing just something to put underneath my painting. I have my very beautiful paper towel here that I've been using for a while. And then I'm going to need some gloves. Also, I've been using them for a while, and you can tell they get very colorful. You don't want that on your hands. It'll take a long time to come off your hands. I'm also going to need the stamper, which I told you about, and I got that out of this kit here. It's an alcohol ink kit. It gave me yellow, blue, and red, gold, an alcohol blending solution, the stamper, and some stamping pads. Now, here's what they look like. Let me move this out of the way for now. This is what the original one looked like, and I decided to make my own, and this one is from just a felt sheet that I cut up, and you can see here how many I got from one felt sheet, and that way I have a lot more, and those only cost, it was 33 cents for one felt sheet, and that made me 50 of these, so that's really good. If you don't have one of these, you can always put the rough side of Velcro onto something, and then the felt will just stick right to that. Also, about these stamp pads, I like to keep mine and reuse them. Even though I have 50 of them, it's better if you know the same color that you're going to use and you're only using one color. It'd be nice to save them and reuse them. Today I'll use some new ones just to show you from start how to do this. We're going to be using silver, this purple, which actually doesn't have its name on it. This is the Wild Plum, and this one's Sailboat Blue. And this one is Indigo. And this one is really good to get dark colors, but also a really nice lighter blue. And we're also going to use the alcohol blending solution, which you could just use rubbing alcohol. That's okay. I also want to tell you my surface here. This one is a dry erase poster board. Even though I'll be putting my paper towel underneath here, it'll still go through sometimes, and this one is nice and easy to clean up with some alcohol. So just put something there to protect your surface even before the paper towel. Now I put down my paper towel. I have my piece of non-porous paper on top, and I'm going to open my alcohol inks. The silver you'll need to shake up. There's a ball or something inside because this one really separates. So you'll shake that up a little bit, and then I'm going to open all mine, which is not necessarily a good thing, especially if you knock them over and stuff. But I'm going to do that just to save a little time during the video. And then we will get started. And I'm going to start with the lighter colors first, and then put the darker ones last, especially the indigo. That one likes to take over, so I would do the lighter ones as much as possible and then do some of the darker ones. So we're going to do silver first, and I'm going to get a piece of felt and put it on my stamper. Just press it on there a little bit and for this, I'm just going to be using the edge of it. So I'll take my ink and I'm going to put just a line here. And you can use as much as you want. I did maybe 4 times back and forth. And I'm just going to stamp in many different areas. And I'm going to try to make this one less lines instead. I'm going to do maybe some just different kind of areas here. And this will get covered up by some other colors, but I do want to have some just silver areas. So now I'm going to flip this over. I could have left it there, but mine are a little short. So if you're going to make yours, try to make it more the size of your stamper so that I can use this side. And next I want, again, to stick with light colors. So maybe I will do the light blue next, and I'm just going to do 2. I just did twice there, and I'll see how this looks and see if I like that color. And I do. I think that's pretty nice. I'll put it in different areas here. And if you don't like that color, maybe it's too dark, you can add some blending solution to it. I'm just going to add, I had it about 3 drops there, and we'll see what that does. And that makes it a lot lighter, and it moves around the alcohol inks too. So if you put it over the silver and the blue, it's going to blend it a little bit together. So I'll just put it a little bit here and here, and then I'm going to do the pink next, and I'm going to use a different felt piece. And this is why I like to save those and use them again, because I'm going to be using 3 felts in this one. That just seems like a lot of waste. Okay, so I want the pink to be very bright and keep its color when I do the dark blue. So I'm going to try to make some bigger areas here with the pink. And you can see it kind of going together with the silver there. So I do want some areas that are just pink and then some with the silver. I'm just dabbing it wherever. So I'm going to do the purple, and I only put it in the corner here. I want to see how adding some purple to this will give a little dimension to the pink. But again, I want to keep that pink pretty saturated, just pink, and then I can add some colors to it, but I do want to keep just pink in some areas. And I probably won't add too much purple because I want to add a lot of blue after this. That's probably it. I'll add a little more down here. And you can see that the light blue makes a nice dark blue with the purple. But this next purple is, or blue, sorry, indigo, is going to give a really dark purple, blue. I'm getting all my colors mixed up. So I'll put my felt on my stamper and add some of this indigo. I'm going to add all in a line right there. And this is the rest of my colors that I'm adding. So this is going to be it. So I want to cover any white spots left, and then kind of blend it into the other colors that are already there. And if you're running out of ink, which I am right now, you can either add some alcohol blending solution. However, that's going to make it lighter, and I don't want to do that with this blue, so I'm just going to add another line of this indigo and add that on here. And so here's what I have so far. Now I think what I'm going to do is also add on to this indigo, I'm going to add some silver to this. So I'm just going to put maybe a dot here and see how that goes. And that changes how the blue looks when it when it blends with the silver. So I don't want to put that everywhere. I do want to blend that in there a little bit more. And just put that in a couple places. It's less shiny than just the silver by itself. Now, I'm not really liking the light blue, so I've been kind of stamping that out here. And I think I'm going to do that up here too. And the only thing is you can't get the light colors back anymore, so just be careful at this stage of adding in those, this dark color. Now you could just add silver instead of this indigo and silver together. So I would take back this one and then add some silver to that. However, I think I'm going to stop there. The last touch to make it a galaxy is to add some stars. And what you can do is put some on a toothbrush or a brush, like a painting brush, and flick it onto the painting, or you can just take your bottle and flick at the tip of this, and it will work eventually. You could also use white acrylic paint once the alcohol inks are dry to make the stars. This way it's nice to just stay with the alcohol inks. And that's the final painting. It just needs to dry. Well, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram.